Well, we are gearing up for this weekend's Your Best Life Wellness Expo here at KSLA and partnering with the YMCA. It's happening Saturday at the YMCA on Knight Street. And one of the things you can learn about during this expo is healthier eating and exercise, two very crucial things for overall wellness. So joining me today with a preview of what we're going to talk about on Saturday is Dr. Naina Bouchot-Law. I'm so sorry if I said that
That's
wrong.
okay, that's fine. Thank you for having me.
Of course, and you're with sports medicine at Ochsner,
Yes.
LSU Health.
Yes.
So this is something that a lot of people know is supposed to be very important for health, but it can feel daunting to get into that. So what is the best way to get started in terms of taking those first steps?
So set small goals, and you want to create habits as opposed to just overhauling everything. So start low, go slow. I like to tell my patients or ask them what's their crutch. Are they drinking 3 sodas a day? Are they having desserts every night? I focus on that and say, okay, if you're drinking 3 sodas a day, cut down to 2. Let's do that for a few weeks, master that, then cut down to 1 and keep going like that. So yeah.
And that's even, more gradual than I think what a lot of people would expect, especially with a lot of these challenges, these sort of like say the 75 hard or those kinds of things where it's like you have to do every single day, you have to do a lot of steps and you have to do them perfectly. I don't know if that's like the best approach.
It may not be the best approach. It may be some approach that people want to use. It's not the approach that I use for my patients because I just don't think it's realistic for most patients. Again, start low, go slow, because if you're starting from a point where you haven't been exercising regularly or your diet has not been the best, I can't just ask you to just go hard really quickly. So let's start with small steps first. Let's start with 10 minutes a day walking during lunchtime. I like to tell my patients, okay, put an alarm on your phone or your watch that says, Dr. Lau says walk now. So at lunchtime, you get up and you go walk for 10 minutes, then you go have your lunch, and then you're set.
Yeah, and you build those healthier habits. Tell me how nutrition plays into a lot of this. I mean, there are a lot of people who say, they want to get the gym going, they want to get a fitness routine going, but they may not be focusing as much on the nutrition. How crucial is it?
Nutrition is fuel. Every single cell of your body needs nutrition. I tell my patients that all the time. You want to be focusing on proteins, carbohydrates, as well as vegetables and fruits and healthy fats. Because if you're active, you need all of those things. You can't just take everything out. So in terms of whole foods, lean proteins like chicken and beans, whole grains like oats and brown rice, and then of course a lot of fruits and vegetables.
And one last thing, talking to people who are really busy, they don't feel like they have a lot of time in a day. And you've touched on this a little bit already, but getting started and trying to cram it in sort of to their day, what are your tips for helping people stay consistent?
Absolutely. I am that person too. It's hard to fit it in, but I do try. So I say schedule it, right? Schedule it into your day. I know for me, there's 4 days a week I know I can work out for 15 minutes. That's it. Just give yourself 15 minutes and schedule it in and stick to it. And it's not about I have to do 60 minutes every single day. No, start with those 15 minutes. Go as hard as you can for those 50 minutes and you just burn calories. It's not about, consistency is not about perfection. It's about doing the best you can most of the time.
Dr. Lau, thank you so much for coming and letting us know. And we are excited to have all of these tips at the forefront as part of our Wellness Expo this Saturday. It's going to be from 10 to 2 at the YMCA in Shreveport on Knight Street. We're very excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, anytime.